What's up guys, Geeky Boy here, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts on the new Dragon Ball Super episode that's supposed to debut next year in December of 2018. Before I get started, if you guys are new to my channel, feel free to subscribe, like the video, and comment your ideas. Alright guys, let's get started. So pretty much my thoughts on this new Dragon Ball Super movie that's going to come out next year. I think it's an awesome idea just because of the fact that it's going to be the first movie that, under Dragon Ball Super. We got 13 movies of DBZ and then 4 movies of Dragon Ball. So why not start making more movies of Dragon Ball Super? That'd be really interesting. So my idea, not my idea, but like what the idea is, like what they're gonna do is like it's gonna revolve around the Saiyans, which I think is really great. It's gonna give like a backstory how these Saiyans became so powerful. It's gonna just dive into. It's not gonna dive into. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna dive into like Goku, Vegeta, and company, but it's gonna dive into like the origins of the Saiyans, like give that backstory. And who knows, maybe it will dive into the backstory of Yomoshi, the first Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan God, because I mean back in Battle of Gods they kind of teased him a little bit, and on top of that I realized that Akira Toriyama comes out in these interviews and says he comes out with these little new concepts and whatnot, but I feel like this is going to be kind of directed like the Yomoshi is going to be directed at the new Dragon Ball Super movie. So I'm kind of interested to see that. Like there's so many ways they can go with this movie. I doubt it's going to be based on like a story or anything, kind of like what they kind of did with Dragon Ball Z, and it being just a backstory for the Saiyans in general. Whether or not it's going to just focus on Universe 7 Saiyans or even possibly the Universe 6 Saiyans. But I think it would be better if they just focus on the Universe 7 Saiyans, because we could see how they kind of evolved. We got little glimpses, like little stories here and there, like back in like the Namek and Saiyan saga, but it was like really quick. Like King Kai would just mention it to Goku real quick, but we never really delved really deep into the Saiyan origins. So I think this movie is supposed to show like how the Saiyans became so brutal and whatnot. So that's really cool concept. I'm really happy that they're finally going to do a a Dragon Ball Super movie. So I'm excited as a fan. I'm super excited. The only bad part is going to come out in December of 2018 next year. But there's so many ways they can take it. Like I said, they could do the Yomoshi story, or they can even take it like in a different. They can go back even further, and maybe like like the birth of like the Saiyans, like who were the very first Saiyans, and maybe we'll get like that whole concept. Maybe they originate on like Planet Sadal or something, and then moving on to the whole Planet Vegeta, and that's where like Yomoshi came from. I don't know, but there's so many ways they can take this new movie. Um, I would like to see the Yamoshi part, just because he seems like an interesting character to me, because he became the first Super Saiyan, and he became the first Super Saiyan God, right? So, and based on the interview, he kind of just disappeared, and it would be kind of really cool to kind of follow up like what really happened to him, in my opinion anyway. And this video is just my opinion and everything. So but if you guys have any ideas, comments, like put them down below. I would like to read what you guys are thinking. As a fan, I want to read what other fans are thinking, you know what I mean? So I mean, this was just a quick video, like the new Dragon Ball Super movie that's going to be coming out next year, which is going to be based around the origins of the Saiyans. So maybe Yomoshi, that'd be really cool, honestly, and seeing all those Saiyans just on the planet. It's gonna be awesome, because think about it, we don't have that many Saiyans, right, in the presence. So seeing all those Saiyans would just be really awesome to like witness on the big screen again, and it's gonna be awesome because of the fact that Dragon Ball in general is doing well for itself. It's doing more than well. It's doing incredibly well. So I'm just excited for 2018. Um, Everything about Dragon Ball, and honestly, dude, like this is just my favorite show, and I love it, and I just can't wait until 2018. All right, guys, those are just like my quick thoughts on like the whole Dragon Ball Super new Dragon Ball Super movie. I'm Geeky Boy, like I mentioned before. Comment, subscribe, and like the video, guys. All right, guys, have a good one.